Hello again, the folks here. Last time we found out who killed Sayaka, and now Leon's gone too, and Junko. Dots. Bathroom. Oh, it's clean. Dots. It's gone. Dots. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. Just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Thanks, Monokuma. How thoughtful. Didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka or Junko's deaths. Well, now you remember Junko. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Yo. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
No.
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was about to go get and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's messed up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still lingering in the air, it would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto! Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anyone, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track.
Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. Dots. Yeah?
Oh,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do anything like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, and then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then.
Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No,
What?
Know what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live. If it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we voted for him, right? It's no different than us killing him ourselves.
No. We didn't really have a choice there, Chihiro.
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? Isn't that what you... That isn't what you wanted, is it?
Dots? No, it's complicated.
so it would seem.
And she's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Dots. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we had refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. Yeah? So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong bing bong. It's nighttime.
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall will... Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
Okay.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
Thanks, Monokuma. What was that just now? Was he trying to say it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? Dots. Well, you know what he wants. And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair was only just to begun. Woo! Chapter 2. Boy's life of despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do with us this time? We were practically frozen in fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Taka.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Dots.
Doesn't this feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I going to die in writhing agony for?
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry.
I don't think most people laugh during exercising unless, you know, there's jokes or doing something funny.
Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. This sounds like some kind of junk middle schooler would come up with.
Probably something you would come up with, Ifumi. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope Speak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
Whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Hey, I got ADHD too.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
Thanks. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I
No,
wonder about that.
that seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we won't know until we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
you hear me?
Okay, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that.
Got it!
More like a staple food source! Now let's get moving! Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Gaim. Probably pop by the school store and, use the mono machine. Oh, hey, Hikakure.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap!
Serious?
That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck by knowledge! It's an ill omen, a total devastation, a ruin!
Let me out of here!
Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I should just leave him alone. Yeah, probably for the best. Thanks for that, Hagakure. As insane as always. Hey, there's Mondo. Hey, Mondo, how you doing?
Yo.
I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but
Shit.
just like I figured, it hadn't moved an inch. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Damn it.
Hey,
What?
don't make that face, you look like a pussy. Bruh. You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya? No thanks, I think I got enough for now.
Yo.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go look for another way out then. You do that. I don't really want to get punched across the gym again. Should look around the school first. Let me goof off and do things, God. There's nobody down there. Nobody should be in the classrooms if you even let me go in there. Nope. Alright, nobody's in the classrooms. Oh. Never mind. I know where we're going then. Hey, guess what? There's stairs! And a Taka. Hey, Taka.
Got it!
Makoto, look! The kid blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem the path to the second floor has
You
opened.
hear me?
But it's also the utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You
I
understand?
think everybody thought that, my dude. Well, I'll leave the school to you. Thanks, Taka. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is that what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Stuff. Bathrooms. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Toilet. This sure is a bathroom. That sure was a bathroom. We'll look over there in a minute. Checking out if anybody's just standing around in the halls. Is there anybody in this classroom? The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Hey, Sakura.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. That would probably be a good idea. Monokuma coin. We haven't looked at these cameras before. Oh, I can't look at the blackboard. Dang. Okay. This is a big hallway. Anybody hanging out? In the hallway? Another classroom over here. Anybody in here? Reality isn't everything. Why are you a pig in that drawing? Nobody's in there. Library! There's several people in here. Hey, Kyoko! It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I want to do much reading in. Laptop. Looks like a laptop. This laptop looks pretty old. It's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's happening on the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Y'all think you'd have internet access here? That's funny. Here's a letter. Shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
indeed.
It was buried underneath a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But you shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control has made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues focusing on our closure have been resolved or forcing. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? School closed. The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter is at least a year old. Are you saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean that it was closed when I got here a few days ago. Oh no! But I didn't get any sense of that. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But after I got here, I looked up stuff online at the school and never saw anything about this.
In other words,
It must have been a part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone could create a place to judge and execute people, could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all reassuring that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school is already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not easy to make, but serious issues beyond our control made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Yeah, we didn't really get anywhere, did we? We learned one thing. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or no? Hey, Hifumi.
shocked.
How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here, but not one copy of any of my works?
Your works are doujins, my dude, and fan fictions, not real publications. Sorry. Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Oh, Toko. Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. I mean, she's not wrong.
You don't get it, not at all.
Again, they can't... Bruh. Just bruh. I do too get it. With a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Say whatever you want, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
I guess.
Now hear this appearance means nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
Boy, you look like a fat monkey.
My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Shut up, nerd. Those two really worry me. You shouldn't be worried about them. You must be pretty happy with all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing!
Ay.
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. I mean, a lot of it is, yeah. Except I'm a manga nerd, so I can't really say much about the comic area.
I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
Yeah, probably not. It's probably just your average romance novel slop.
What the heck?
Colleen Hoover is a great example that the bar is pretty low. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you secretly are into boy-on-boy action.
Boy on boy, I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you!
It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Yeah, probably all your work too. Ugh, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor.
You don't have any honor, Hifumi. Those two really are starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, they're fine. Just ignore them. Desk. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Looks like this library has been neglected for a long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been lazy. Strange. Monokuma coin. Alright, let's talk to Byakuya. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Cool. Shelf is packed tight with books, and looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like this library has been neglected for a long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Monokuma coin. Is it the same thing here? Yeah. Oh. Outlet. Oh, no, that's... Okay. And there's this door over meow. What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw were stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. Okay, I guess we're done in here then. That was the library. Quiet! This is a library! Oh, look, a pool. Oh, I clicked out of the screen. The window. Bum, 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 bum. People.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool!
You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room! Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out!
Yeah, you're right about that. Mina seems way more excited than usual. Yeah, she needs to chill out. Gatling gun. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why do we need that sort of thing here? Aw, no Monokuma coin. Bummer. What about the camera? No? Stuff. There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. And a Monokuma coin. And a hot plate. Guess that's it. Hey, Celeste.
The second floor has opened and living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
I don't know if that trade-off's really worth it. Michihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No, I don't like wearing swimsuits.
Yeah, you seem to be the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But it still sounds like the locker rooms here have all exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room?
It's not that I don't want to, it's just...
Oh. I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. There's weirder things.
Okay.
The locker room's connected to a pool! It's super nice and big and fantastic to swim in! I'm excited right now, I can't wait to dive in! In fact, I'm kinda mad thinking about it!
Why are you getting mad? Because her brain's full of pool water. She needs to refill it. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and guess you need your handbook to get into the locker room!
Really? Oh, hey, Monokuma. Here he is.
Really?
Gasp.
If you want to unlocker the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity.
That's why the Gatling gun's here.
See, there's a Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right? And it'll be like...
Just a second.
I bet it'd really get hurt if you got shot by that thing.
No, duh.
No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happened if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not?
Whoa, that never occurred to me, to think someone would be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm a kind of genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Okay.
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do with the handbook.
So,
But, you seem awfully concerned about all of this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are stuck declared maniacs. You're at that age where you'll try humping a plastic bottle.
Monokuma.
So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
And then in that case, I would like you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya. that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go for a dip to cheer myself up.
You were gonna go do that anyway.
Got it.
Celeste, you hear it? Want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing more. There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time.
How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
Pretty sure that only applies to you. Sure does.
Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea on what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Brr, 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 brr.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything? Any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library. And a pool. A freaking pool. And locker room filled with exercise equipment.
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's
I
right.
see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now
Hear
open.
me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like it.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo,
Okay, how about a friggin' way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
what?
there wasn't
What?
anything in the warehouse we could use to get out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You frickin' people. Who gives a crap about a pool now? Or warehouse, or whatever?
Fucking
We're
around.
still trapped in this school. We need to find a way out.
Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? For now, we must find each way to enjoy our current
You
situation.
piece of...
Whatever you say, you frickin' loon. For now, let's continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover
So
something.
So, are we done here for today?
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. Oh, poor Taka. The air seemed suddenly to grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Yeah, he does that a lot. Dots from Byakuya. Mr. Byakuya-sama. Ding dong bing bong. It's nighttime.
As such, soon the... Okay then.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Yeah, sleepy time. Oh, Monokuma Theater. There's scissors and a thermos.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skills or hobby that I can say I'm super good at. Grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I could make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am.
Are you talking about frickin' Makoto?
I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
That sure sounded like you're making fun of Makoto. Ding dong bing bong.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Exciting. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. We're gonna stop here now, though, because, man, that's a lot of talking. Like, subscribe and noiselessly in the next one, folks. Later.